he's going, whether or not he challenges the gender recognition reform section 35, which he said he's going to, and we presume he will, that's actually a viable enough thing to do. It's an interesting test of the Scotland Act, if nothing else, actually, to see how that sort of court challenge would go and what the outcome of that is. So I'd actually be quite interested to see that happening. But he should think about disaggregating the legal challenge from the issue itself. He still has a problem with the issue because the majority of the kind of middle ground of the country is deeply uncomfortable with elements of, it's always important to state that, the bulk of it nobody's that bothered about, but with certain elements of gender recognition reform that relate to women and girls, there are problems with that. And he really would do well, I think, to recognise that and try to find some sort of middle ground that can get more people on board on the one hand, and then also not lose the Greens and other people who are obviously very passionate about it on the other. That would show real leadership and real strength if he was able to alter that position and get through it, whilst also maintaining his approach that he's going to challenge Westminster's decision on it. So I think that is a very, very important critical thing to do. And he also, especially now that he's lost Kate Forbes and Ivan McKee, as we discussed earlier, if you ask the business community to name two people who they thought understood them, those are the two people they would name, Kate Forbes and Ivan McKee. Humza has got to send whoever he's going to create a finance secretary today, and he's got himself and his deputy. They have got to go out and start speaking to the business community. They've got to go out and start making them understand that they can speak their language, and they do know that they're important, and they do know that they're the backbone of the employment of the country and the tax base of the country, and that they will listen to them. I think that's really important too. So he can emerge from this with strength, but his strength will come through action,